the Honorable Commissioner, Ministry of Innovation and Digital Economy, highly represented by a seasonal administrator, Permanent Secretary, Dr. Nasiru Daniel MNI, the CEO Digital Galaxy, other members of the higher table, judges, grand finale contestant, participants, good morning to you all. I'm going to take, I think 5 minutes will be okay. Harnessing digital innovation for sustainable economic growth in Nigeria. First, Nigeria as a country has positioned itself on national digital economy policy and strategy with vision 2020 to 2030. Now, when we said a policy, it means a policy have been drafted on how we are going to improve our economy and other activities with this vision. So it is left for us to use this opportunity and promote ourselves, promote our citizens, and also promote the government. Now, what Galaxie Digital World did, or what we are witnessing today, is part of this vision. From his presentation, the CEO of Galaxie Digital World, he said some of the contestants do not have any idea on what ICT is fully about until they get into this contest. That is why you heard many officials saying that they have to clap for them. So myself, I want you to clap for them for developing courage. It's not even anybody that can say, I want to contest. When you have the zeal and the bold to come out and say you want to contest, is something encouraging. You are encouraging yourself and you are promoting yourself. So all of you should be aware that Nigeria as a country has national digital economy policy and strategy with a vision 2020 to 2030. So now, this national digital economy policy and strategy has 8 pillars. We can achieve them using these 8 pillars. Pillar number 1 is developmental regulation, which the permanent secretary have mentioned. He didn't see anything about regulations. Whenever we are doing anything as far as economic growth and ICT is concerned, regulations are key and very necessary. Now, in digital economy, we have 2 important regulations that investors look at these regulations before they invest in any country, if they are within Nigeria or they are coming from another country. We have the Cybercrime Prohibition and Prevention Act 2015, which is amended in 2024. And we have the Nigerian Data Protection Act now, 2023. These are the 2 regulations that govern digital economy. 2, the second pillar is digital literacy and skills. Now, you cannot achieve anything as far as digital innovation is concerned if you don't have the knowledge. That is why federal government is using a lot of partners like Google, Cisco, to train our citizens free of charge. 3MTT program with NIDA and other national programs. But we are disappointed sometimes when we come to these programs. If you look at last year, there is 3MTT program that happened in Sokoto here. At Sultan Machido Center, they organized an orientation program for our youth, 800 of them. The program supposed to commence by 8 o'clock. By 12 o'clock, we have less than 100 participants there. Our youth did not turn up. When the official sat down and realized that they are not ready to turn out, they said, okay, they should call all of them to bring their account number. So before 30 minutes, Roba is just coming. Cars are just coming. So because of what? Because they should bring their account number. So this is not good for us. While other countries, or while other states, if you go to Lagos, you go to Enugu, their citizens are participating. While our own, you have to attach something with money before they come, which is wrong. One of our professors said, skills better than degree. Many argue, but when he justified what he said, they said yes. We have many graduates in Nigeria. You see an architect who didn't sit down to learn the architect, he cannot perform. You will see computer scientists who didn't learn, he cannot perform. So these things, you have to sit down and learn these practicals before you can be able to achieve what you want to achieve. So I'm calling on our youth. Whenever any program comes from federal government, please embrace this program, because it may be an opportunity. Like last 3 years, Nigerian Data Protection issued free certification to all Nigerians. Many people applied, some refused to apply. But some end up paying 600,000 to acquire that certificate that was given last 2 years free. Now you have to pay 600,000 before you acquire it. So whenever you see opportunity, please try to grab it. Solid infrastructure is the pillar number 3. There is no any digital economy that stands without infrastructure. Infrastructure simply means, like now, if you go this place, you will see MTN infrastructure. When you go to Usman Amfodio, you will see ICT infrastructure. When you go to Polytechnic, you see ICT infrastructure. Now, even here, this is an infrastructure, and it belongs to ICT because it is well equipped with ICT gadgets here. So that is what we mean by infrastructure. So before any ICT institution stand, it must have an infrastructure. Service infrastructure, digital services development, software infrastructure, digital society, and indigenous content are all part of the 8 pillars of a national digital economy. So what are the barriers? Because of time, I'm rushing the presentation, please, sorry. Barriers to realizing full digital potential. 1, regulatory complicity, which I have already mentioned. So in Nigeria, we are ready now for any digital investor because we have our 2 laws operating. If you are following the social media, you realize that EFCC has been prosecuting Yahoo boys, and a lot of problems or issues regarding to privacy and data protection. Even of recent, there are a lot of cases where when you issued anything that is contrary to or will breach somebody's privacy. Now, the Nigerian Data Protection just released a circular last 2 months saying that all those that are into all those bloggers and those that are into films, whenever any person recorded you and you are not part of the film, if you report him, they are going to find the film producer. These are all privacy issues. So, and anything concerning digital marketing and other transactions that are online, we have regulations that covers them. Infrastructural gaps, The federal government is trying as much as it can. When you go to tertiary institution, you see a lot of projects by TED Fund. All those infrastructures, they are being built by the federal government to support these eight pillars of digital economy. Skills deficit, which I have mentioned that there are a lot of programs by federal government like 3MTT, Google Do program, and a lot of programs from NCT, Nokia, and others. Then cybersecurity threat is also a barrier which whoever is making any transaction, he has to be very careful because of cyber issues. So a lot of cases now evolve with cyber issues that one has to be very careful on all transactions that you are conducting. Last 3 to 4 months and even a year, many people have issue with Temu. A lot of cases, because you will see something, you order for it, and you see toy. So a lot of problems has evolved. So whenever you are making any transaction, you have to think about cyber issues. So at the end, I will appreciate the organizers of this program and also the sponsors of the program. Then thirdly, those that are contestants and all of us here that spare our time to witness this important grand finale. We are just meant to speak and say something. The main reason why we are here is for the contestants, so we want to give them enough time so that we learn from them. We learn from what they research they make. So we are just keeping time, so I don't want to take much of your time. Thank you very much. I congratulate all of them and the first position in advance. Thank you.